MSc in Education, which I direct, at the core of it, it's basically looking at the theoretical and methodological understanding of education as a field. And we do that through 4 specialized pathways. So students pick one of these when they apply. And I'll just tell you very briefly about each one. So the first one is comparative and international education. And what students who come on that course are really interested in is answering the question about what factors shape educational systems around the world. So there's a strong focus on the systems element there. The second one is child development in education. And as you can probably guess by the name, the focus of that course, the prime focus of that course is on the design and evaluation of children's education programs in diverse settings. So it looks at the issue globally, as I would say primarily that's a core remit across the board. The focus not just on the UK but on an international context, given that we have students as well from all over around the world. And the third pathway is higher education. And the focus of that one primarily is on the practices of HE systems globally. And the final one then is research design and methodology. And that's the program that looks at the challenges of sort of carrying out everyday or carrying out social research in education. So the methodological and research challenges of doing so. And so the 4 combined that make the program as a whole. And then if you look at the website, you'll see there are common modules as well across, and people can pick modules from different programs in addition to the core that are made available. In brief, I think when some people look at or become interested in it, they primarily are coming from a teaching background. But actually across the board, across the 4 programs, that's one section or sector where students come from. But actually it's much broader than that. People may be interested in workplace learning, informal education, education in museums, and the global contexts. There's a strong interest in work or research that goes on in the majority world, particularly for marginalized communities. So people who may be interested in refugee education, for example. So it's not just sort of the schools or the higher education, formal education lens. It's much broader than that. And so you get students from a range of backgrounds. Where they go, again, is quite diverse. Some will go on and do a PhD or a DPhil, as we call it in the department, go on to further research. Others will maybe become research assistants on projects. We've had students go and set up their own social enterprises in the field of education. So a wide diversity can go into policy-oriented government, particularly in their home countries. So it's really been a stepping stone into a diverse range of areas. I guess that's reflecting the 4 pathways as a whole.